Yeah, this is definitely going to be a much faster version of the game to play through than the Super Nintendo version, so I have no regrets, my friends. I'm also going to try doing the recordings a little more organized, because my editing software likes to crash on me very frequently. So I'm actually going to split up the recordings instead of, like, recording the entire stream, because that would be way too long. And, it'll save me some time, so I don't have to worry about the software crashing. Yeah, like, I've gotten better about it. I've gotten used to, like, saving very frequently, so that way when it does crash, I haven't lost any progress. Welcome, Wanderer, to the Kingdom of Cannock. Yestreen I did spy upon the southern horizon a glow as of a great conflagration. I pray that naught hath befallen our brothers and sisters of the peaceful realm of Moonbrook. Yeah, one can hope. Alright, and I don't think there's anything we want, yeah. I might invest in a holy water, like, later, when we don't really need to grind, but right now, it's kind of good to just have the ability to, you know, get items and things like that. You know? Good day, friend. If thou seekest a wandering peddler of fine goods, thou art in luck. Wouldst thou care to look upon mine assorted wares? Alright, so let's see, what do you got? I think it's more or less the same stuff from Leftwyn. Might be good to eventually save up for chainmail. Like, I feel like that'd be a good piece of defensive equipment. The crown prince of this land doth have at his command arcane magics of wondrous potency. But alas, though strong of mind, he is slight of body, and quite unable to make use of weighty weaponry and armor. That sounds like me. Alright, let's go ahead and go in here, and actually explore the castle proper. If thou wouldst speak with the prisoners, thou must needs approach the bars of the cells in which they do languish. I shall tell thee something that will surely stand thee in good stead, boy. Get thee a silver key post-haste. Do so, and naught that is kept under silver lock and key shall ever be denied thee, or shall ever again be denied thee. Now, get back down here, dude. There we go. No, I want to talk to him. There we go. Our world shall soon be rent asunder. If e'er there was a time for thievery to pass unpunished, 'tis now. Thinkest thou not so? I don't know. Alas, Hargon, a denizen of the darkness, soweth ever greater discord in the world. But when the scions of mighty Erdrick rise as one, then shall the false priest, Blight, be driven from the land for good. Beyond this door lieth the bedchamber of the princess. If thou hast no business here, perhaps it were better that thou departed. Nah, I'm gonna go in anyway. Who art thou? Art thou a playmate of my brother the prince? Oh, then thou art a peddler of trinkets, perhaps? Begone, merchant, I have no need of thy gewgaws and baubles. You know why I still haven't beaten Link's Awakening? Mood. Honestly, I haven't beaten most of the Zelda games. The only ones I've beaten are Zelda 1, Ocarina of Time, and Wind Waker. That's it. In Minish Cap, your only remaining mainline Zelda games. Oh, dude. That's a mood. I need to eventually... I'm probably going to marathon that series one of these days, honestly. Then I shall teach thee something that shall surely stand thee in good stead. My beloved brother is an addle-pated dawdler of some renown. Should a diversion present itself upon his way through the world, most assuredly he'll be distracted by it. Ah, ain't that the truth? The whole beginning of the game is a fetch quest to find him. The castle town of Cannock biddeth you welcome. Pray, make haste unto the throne room. The king awaiteth your coming. Far to the north of Middenhall lieth the cave in which is said to bubble forth the wellspring of the hero. So let's go ahead and add that as another note, shall we? North of Middenhall is the wellspring of the hero. Haven't played Four Swords Adventures yet, but I would want to do that with at least one other person because that game is painful solo. I absolutely believe that. I haven't really touched the Four Swords games. Tears of the Kingdom you haven't been either. Oh yeah. I don't even have access to Tears of the Kingdom yet. Yeah, I haven't played it either. It looks ridiculously fun, though. Lo, is this the Prince of Roxas I see before me? Well met, dear prince. If thou seekest my son, he hath set out already upon his quest. By now he will have reached the wellspring of the hero. Go now, journey thither and join his company, that thou mightst find strength in numbers. Okay, and thankfully, he is another save point. Unlike Dragon Quest I, because the world in this game is much larger than in Dragon Quest I, there are actually multiple save points, so we don't need to keep going to the same town to save. Okay, so I'm going to grind up to level 6 around here. Oh, come on, I don't want to fight bubble slimes already. These guys suck. Okay. I had my hand off the D-pad because I was taking a sip of coffee, and I didn't want to button mash and accidentally. Yep, and that's what I was afraid of. Well, looks like we have to go back to the freaking item shop. I mean, I think we can heal poison in the church, but I'm not entirely sure. Thankfully, poison doesn't affect us in battles, which is weird because it does in every other game, but still. Honestly, I think it'll save a lot of health if we just go to the item shop, because the church is kind of far into the castle. Unless this is like Dragon Quest IV and we don't take poison damage in towns. Oh! Hey, we don't take poison damage in towns! Haha! Hell yeah! Okay, let's go to the church and get poison removed. Wait. Is it purification? I don't think it is. Oh, okay! It goes under a different term in Dragon Quest IV, so I wasn't entirely sure. I will go ahead and buy an antidote herb just in case, though. Yeah, well, so much for saving our gold for the chainmail, right? It happens. And hey, we're fighting Drakes now. I'm actually okay with those guys, because they don't do jack and they can't poison us. And you know what? While we're here, I might as well explore that shrine to the west. I think that's the shrine that'll take us to Moonbrook. But I just want to see what they say, since we don't have the Prince of Canic with us yet. This game is kind of all about exploration, so might as well embrace it, right? Have you journeyed unto the shrine which lieth south of Middenhall? My younger brother awaiteth your coming there. Pray seek him out. Okay, so that's another note to add to the hints. South of Middenhall is Old Man Shrine. There we go. To venture beyond this point alone is too perilous an undertaking. We must forbid it. His Majesty hath decreed that you may not pass until such time as you have joined forces with the Prince of Canic. Mine apologies, Highness. Okay. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted to experiment with, and in the process, we got another hint, so hey, more power to us. Information is power in these old school games. I kind of like this system of kind of like having shared notes, and I think I'm gonna like tick off every hint that we... Do you get a free sword? Good question. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. I mean, we got a free sword at the beginning from our old man. So there's that. I mean, it wasn't in a cave, so I guess it doesn't count. I don't actually remember what the old man in the South Cave gets you. I think he tells you something important. Maybe you get a key from him. I could be wrong, though. Also, why am I taking so much damage? Why am I taking so much damage? Shit, we're dead. I was not paying enough attention. Roxas, what is the meaning of this? 'Tis not thy place to die, 'tis thy place to conquer. No matter, thou shalt be granted another chance. Spill not thy precious lifeblood so cheaply this time. Now, go forth. Rip my money. Oh boy. So, those were some mean rats, dude. Man, I might need to grind a little further away from that area if they're gonna be that stubborn. Okay, so I guess we can't just coast along at a low level. Headphones. There we go. Did the audio cut out for you guys too? My headphones unplugged from the laptop and it was no longer playing on OBS. Oh, we got some snap, crackle, pop. It'll go away eventually. Yeah, see, look at that. Snap, crackle, pop's already gone. It didn't sound like it? Oh, weird. Maybe it was on my side. Like, it showed that the game audio stopped when my headphones got unplugged, so I was wondering. Okay. Oh yeah, it should be gone by now. I think there's a bit of a stream delay. And we're level 6 already. Doesn't mean we can do jack though, because I mean, the freaking rats are mean. Roxas reaches level 6, strength by 2, agility by 3, resilience by 3, HP by 3. Yeah. Alright. We gotta grind a little more, because apparently we can die this early in the game. How fun. And yeah, I don't think we're dealing enough damage to be able to kill those rats efficiently, and if we encounter 3 again, that's pretty deadly. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I figured there was a bit of a delay. Wow. That was a very fast first death. In yesterday's stream, it took a long time for us to get an official game over. Like, the only time I got a game over was when I was experimenting to see if I could beat, like, the first major boss at a low level. Okay, hey. Message came up pretty quickly. Cool, okay, yeah. That definitely seems better. You know what? The one plus side to this game having a ridiculously high encounter rate is the fact that it makes it far more efficient to get money and XP. That's like the one plus side. Otherwise, it's very annoying. Okay, we're at 158 gold. So, we've got a bit before we're able to really afford equipment, so how fun! This is the Dragon Quest experience, my friends. You just get used to it. I mean, you can know the enemies of the game, and somehow luck and RNG will find ways to screw you over. The game over is in the early game areas. Yes, 100%. That's the Dragon Quest experience in a nutshell. And I mean, the same goes for a lot of RPGs too. Like, the beginning of certain RPGs are very difficult. And I mean, to be fair... Oh, this happened to you once during an upcoming LP project. Ooh. I think... Is it the LP project I'm thinking of based on the post you made in the Discord server? And by the end, you're nearly untouchable? Not in this game. Not in this game. The end of this game is RNG hell. The end of this game is bullshit. The end of this game is why this game is suffering incarnate. Apparently, when they made the original NES version, playtesters, oh, absolutely. In most RPGs, yeah. But apparently in the NES version of the game, playtesters never got as far as the end of the game. So the end of the game was never tested. They never got to test the balancing issues. And as a result, the end of the game is bullshit. They balance it out in these remakes, of course, but it's still ridiculously brutal. Yep. I mean, there's a reason people say that this is the hardest game in the Dragon Quest series. Like, I've only beaten it once, but I mean, I can play through Dragon Quest 1 and 3 like it's nothing. Like, there's probably only 2 bosses in the entirety of Dragon Quest 3 that actually give me trouble. But also, Dragon Quest III is one of the greatest RPGs ever created, so the battle balancing is very well balanced. There's a reason why it's still so heavily celebrated in Japan to this day. And the fanbase for Dragon Quest III is so big that there's actually a fan who remade the entirety of Dragon Quest using Excel spreadsheets. It's really cool. Let's see, we should be at like 200 gold by now, right? Yeah, okay. Well, like the chainmail was 390, I think. It is taking a little longer to grind now that we're fighting the easier enemies, but after that encounter with the rats, I don't feel like grinding against those enemies. They are just way too brutal for this early in the game for some reason. Oh, speaking of which, okay, let's kill the Draki first so we can get out of the way. Alright, and let's actually watch my HP this fight. I'm gonna actually pay attention this time. Oh, wait, what? We were able to kill it in one hit? Oh damn, okay, maybe we should be grinding against those guys now. And we got a fair amount of gold out of it. Yeah, we're looking pretty good so far. Sitting pretty at a nice 278 gold pieces. It does feel weird to play this version compared to the Super Nintendo version, because honestly, wonky translation issues aside, I actually preferred the Super Nintendo version of Dragon Quest I over the Switch version. Like, gameplay-wise, it felt better. It felt more polished. An Oaken Club! We can actually sell that. Let's do that. Because we have no use for it. We've already got a sword. We don't need that. Yes, thank you. And let me go ahead and check again how much the chainmail armor costs. Let's see. Okay, so it was 390. I was right. Okay, wow. Wow, Twitch, I see how it is. Oh no, what happened? Did Twitch do an oopsie? Alright. It shouldn't take too long to get to 390 gold. I still can't believe we got our first game over that early, but at the same time, it's Dragon Quest II. This game has the tendency to be a little on the brutal side. Go to open the stream, have video playing in the top corner of my phone, instead it crashes your Twitch. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Twitch did an oopsie. I don't really use the mobile app for Twitch that often, but from what you've described, it sounds pretty faulty. Hey there, welcome to the stream. I'm glad to see you here. We're just playing Dragon Quest II and suffering. In more ways than one. Usually not past couple days it has. Oh, okay. I'll basically probably be streaming this game for most of the day. We started early, and I'm thinking of maybe ending around the same time we finished last night. Ah, shit, here we go again. Don't poison me this time, please. You know, honestly, it would probably be best to kill the mollusk first, but we don't play this game the efficient way. Hey, we were poisoned. Nice. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and mod you, because, of course, why wouldn't I? There we go. You have your fancy moderator badge now. Also, I just realized that's the first heal slime we've seen. How much gold are we at? Oh, okay, we need like 6 more gold and we're fine. So this fight should give it to us. Yeah, that's more than enough. And hey, on the plus side, spending all our gold means if we die again, we're not gonna lose much. Oh, I'm using my D-pad, and the D-pad on the Switch Pro controller is kind of wonky. Alright, chainmail armor. Hell yeah. And then I think we have armor we can sell. Yeah, leather armor. We don't need that. And then, of course, like the good RPG players we are, we're gonna go ahead and save. If I can actually remember where the king is, because I apparently can't navigate. Okay, I know, I just want to save. Dang, we're real close to the next level up. Okay, let's see, what do we got? Okay, we have 1 medicinal herb. I think I'm gonna buy a second one, just to be on the safe side. Because we are about to go into a dungeon, and that does worry me a little bit. So yeah, we'll just buy 1 more. And you know what? Let's buy a holy water, just to kind of keep ourselves safe on the road over there. Oh, I didn't mean to press A again. I was button mashing. I'm an irresponsible player. Alright, let's go and use that holy water, just so that way we can save an inventory slot. And that should reduce the encounter rate. Apparently it didn't. Eee, the old button masher, you know it, buddy. On the plus side, we can kill these guys in 1 hit now, and they barely deal any damage to us. So, all in all, it's a win-win. And 1 more fight is going to get us a level up. We only need 1 more XP after that. It is so much faster to level up in the Switch version over the Super Nintendo version. But I can only imagine what it would be like playing the NES version. Like, if this version is suffering incarnate already, the NES version must be like its own circle of hell. Roxas reaches level 7, strength up by 6, agility by 2, resilience by 1, HP up by 1. Alright, cool. That was a very crappy level up, but at least we got a fair amount of stat gains. Alright, Wellspring of the Hero should be right over there. Oh, holy water wore off already? Jeez, that was fast. That was not worth 20 gold. Alright, and yeah, unlike Dragon Quest I, we do not need torches for dungeons in this game. Thank God. That is one thing this game's got going for it. Which is a function that's in every other Dragon Quest game. Also, I'm gonna need a heal soon. I didn't realize my HP was getting that low already. Although there is a free heal in here, actually. There's also a medicinal herb down there, I believe. Yeah, let's go for it. And then we'll just go ahead and use one. Let's take care of the rats first. Just because I'm pretty sure they have more attack than the iron ants do. Which, I mean, I'd hope so, given, you know, they're ants. But then again, if you've played Earthbound, you know ants can hit pretty hard. Alright, we've got 3 medicinal herbs. I feel completely comfortable with using one. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which way I'm not supposed to go. Because, I mean, we're fully healed now. We are gonna be fine for the rest of this dungeon. We got the chainmail pretty early, so our defense is nice and high. These enemies aren't really gonna do much to us. I'm pretty sure this is actually the right way, so you know what? Might as well commit to the road. Might as well actually make the story progress we're supposed to be making in the first place. Yeah. Finished those bad boys off. Yeah, this is it. This is where we're supposed to go, and this is where our free heal is. Oh yeah, I just realized we can cross a hint off of our checklist. So I am going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Oh wait, you guys can't see that. I just typed done next to the hints on our notepad. Yeah, Twitch emotes are fun. There we go. So like, we're basically creating our own quest log. So this is going to make it a really fun playthrough, actually. Kind of having our own checklist of things to do. I feel like that really adds to the experience. It's kind of like the equivalent of drawing your own map in Etrian Odyssey. It adds another tangible feel to the game. It's like, oh, I'm actually doing stuff outside the game that impact the rest of the game. And that's really cool. I like that. An antidotal herb. I can speak. And I'm pretty sure that dude could have poisoned us, so thank goodness we beat him nice and quickly. And I'm gonna throw that one away, because we have no use of 3 antidotal herbs. Thou hast done well in reaching the wellspring of the hero, child. Now, cleanse thyself in its blessed waters, and pray for the favor of mighty Erdrick. O hero of legend, grant those who walk the path of the Savior your guidance and protection. By the by, seekest thou the Prince of Canik? Alas, thou art a moment too late. The prince did voice his intent to seek others of the bloodline of Erdrick, and parted then for Middenhall. Okay. Thanks, Axel, for making things convenient for us.